to create one there. Gets an easy look for Cal Sherry, knocks it down.
Rogers watched by Brockington. Jones the hard double to steal by Brockington. Good to see the crowd back in the 50th anniversary of this great building. Brockington off a Condit screen from 17, got it. Pure stroke from the lefty, and that's where he's great in the mid-range.
Absolutely, no, come off that ball screen, ready to attack. They gave him a little bit.
A left-hand three by Stroud. A good rebound for Brockington. On his third great start for Iowa State, the debut for TJ Altenberger. You hit so many big threes in your career. That was just a drop in the bucket. Speaking of, Gabe Kalsher.
Beautiful.
Second made three of the game for Gabe Kalsher. Rogers to counter. And a long rebound to Brockington. Inside to Robinson. An open look, Youngblood. Rebound high for Brockington is his third. Jones on the weave to Brockington. In the mid-range again. Izaiah Brockington has 4.
The ball really moved well on that last possession, getting from one side.
Atlantic Sun after being picked 11th out of 12. Here's a Brockington 3 and drills it. Izaiah Brockington has 7. 1-1. Well short. The rebound to Brockington. 3-1 in his 2 seasons. He was the second highest ranked recruit in the
Great hustle by Cal Sherry there.
Brockington gets it to go and a foul. Izaiah Brockington and 1.
Gets a steal on the other end, and then Izaiah Brockington's able to get out in transition and put that athleticism to use.
Brockington, a senior, originally from Philadelphia. He spent time at St. Bonaventure, then Penn State. Now he's getting his master's in family financial planning at Iowa State. And makes the free throw. He's into double figures, both Kalsher and Brockington. Side, Drill gets a hand on it, picks the pocket. 1:20 to play in the first half. Jackson tees one up and buries it. Trey Jackson gets 3. And a timeout for Amir Abdul-Rahim in Kennesaw State. Trey Jackson.
And that's how Iowa State's going to have to play throughout the year. I mean, they're
visiting with Izaiah Brockington, who joins the Cyclone program this year and brings with him immediately some credibility and some leadership to this team. And Izaiah, what's the thing that you're trying to get across to these young guys as you really are a leader on this basketball team?
First and foremost, winning is hard. Winning is it's not going to come easy. You got to put your work in every day. You got to be focused on the details and being disciplined, because that's the stuff that gets you through when you're tired or when the game isn't going your way, the refs aren't calling the fouls you want, or the other team's on a run, stuff like that. So staying disciplined, staying focused at all times, and just going out there and giving 100%. Your body's not always going to be feeling great, not always going to be feeling 100%, but you got to go out there and you got to get, the tough ones. You got to go get tough wins, steal ones on the road and stuff like that. So, just going out there and being focused every time you go out on the court.
It is a lot of new guys, so tell me how it's kind of all come together, the chemistry of the team. You guys feel pretty good about each other?
Yeah, we feel really good about each other. The coaches did a great job, especially in the summertime, just setting up like activities or just things like to have us all constantly be around each other, because we were all wondering that when we first met, like, how is the chemistry and all that going to build? But then we all ended up really liking each other, and we all hang out all the time, hang out off the court and everything like that. So I feel like when you build friendships like that and you build things like that organically, on the court, just follow suit. You play for the guy to your left and your right. So I feel like all that's been really coming together, and we're really just learning each other's games and playing the right way.
Tell me about your game. What are fans going to see about the way that you play that are maybe some of your strengths?
First, offensively, I like to play downhill. I'm very athletic, explosive, so I really like to get downhill, and that usually sets up other parts of my game. I like mid-range shots and everything. And I've been working on my three-point consistency, catch and shoots and all that. But I really just see myself offensively as a playmaker, a guy that can make plays for myself and others. And on the defensive end, I'm the type of guy that you can have guard the best player or something and really, you know, pressure the ball and go get rebounds. So I like to use my athleticism to go get rebounds.
Awesome. Can't wait to see you play.
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
Definitely
Isaiah.
can't wait.
Appreciate you taking time.
Thank you.
16-15 to play. Appreciate you joining us tonight on Big 12 Now. Condit holds. Brockington, tough take for 2 and a foul. Izaiah Brockington just blazed past the Owl defense.
And I think Iowa State's done a really nice job coming out of halftime, making the adjustment. They look much more comfortable on offense. You're seeing guys consistently get in the paint. Brockington's had a few here and a nice finish there for an and one.
Foul on Springs, and so Brockington goes to the stripe for Iowa State in a solid debut for Brockington. 12 points, 5 rebounds for Brockington, who has been Iowa State's most consistent player in the preseason. Coaches just love his attitude, and makes the free throw. Brockington more. Jackson backs up, fires a 3. Brockington high over Youngblood, keeps it alive. Grill fires it up. Second one misses, and it is Brockington deflecting the rebound out of bounds. So a second possession for Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State's playing several Power 5 opponents in the non-conference. They play at Creighton on Thursday, a quick road trip over to Omaha. They also play at Wake Forest and at Nebraska. So a couple of different trips to Nebraska, the state of Nebraska for Kennesaw State. Kennesaw is in Georgia, a suburb of Atlanta in Cobb County. And a steal by Brockington. Grill's got a run out, but a foul first. Or else it might have been highlight time, but a foul called on Stroud, his 4th. Rogers,
as the year progresses, those turnovers, that's how Iowa State's, that's going to have to be a part of their offense.
Brockington in a 1-and-1 makes the free throw. Brockington and Kalsher leading Iowa State with 14 points apiece. And I'm guessing those are going to be the 2, along with Tyrese Hunter, who will be near the top of the scoring charts all season long. 6 rebounds as well for Brockington. Great free throw shooter in his time at Penn State, over 85% for the Cyclones.
Great possession there on the defensive end.
Brockington puts it on the floor, banks it in, and a foul.
Creates another opportunity in transition on the other end.
The Cyclones just wearing the Owls down right now. Brockington with 17. Iowa State taking much better care of the basketball in the second half. Another foul on Kennesaw State. And that takes us to a timeout. So third. Oh, by the way, they won the national championship last year. Here's Brockington to try and finish his 3-point play, and does. Brockington leading all scorers with 18. 6 rebounds as well